Yo, what's up guys? Giraffe Gamer here. So today I'm going to basically have a little story time thing or whatever, cause I'm not gonna post anything on Fortnite yet, cause I don't know what to post. Still playing Fortnite stuff, I just don't know what to post, and it's a couple of weeks since I posted a video, so I might as well post one now. So this is a story of how I got into a fight. Yes, so some background knowledge. There's these things in my school called well, no, not in my school now, but back then there's these things in my elementary school called safeties, and they were just like, I don't know, hall monitors or something, I guess. I don't know, I was one for a good year, but I don't know. So I woke up in a bad mood that day, and I don't know, my mother just like yelled at me in the morning, and I really was just like in a bad mood. So, you know, I got ticked off by most things. And hold up. But yeah, like I was getting ticked off and so my dad walks me to school like we usually do, and I really wasn't having it again. So my friends just kept saying, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Nothing. I was just getting ticked off today." So I get to school, and these kids, and I'm talking to my friends, and out of nowhere these kids tell me to shut up, and they're 5th graders. So at the time I think I was 9 and in 4th grade. So they were a grade above me, but again, I am super tall in real life. So it was like I was taller than them, of course, because my dad's like 6 foot. So they told me to shut up, and again, like I said, don't tell me to shut up, and some kid said, "What are you going to do about it, huh?" So then I didn't know what to do, because they were probably going to say something to get me ticked off even more. So I said, "I'll punch you in the face," and he said, "Do it." So without that much fear, for some reason I decided to punch him in the face. And at the time there were actually 2 kids. There were actually 2 kids that I had to fight. So one kid, I didn't know what to do, so I pinned him to a wall, and our school has this really long wall that you can pin, that I pinned him on. And so I pinned him to the wall, and he slapped me in the face, but not even hard, just like a soft little baby slap to just get me off him. And yes, this may sound dumb, but for some reason I just cry when I get into a fight. Not even like something was sad, I just cry when I get into a fight. I don't know, it's weird. I did stop that habit of crying in a fight, but yeah, so I was crying, so he slaps me, and since my eyes were like water, I couldn't see that well, and his other friend punches me in the stomach. Yes, but the fact is I dodged, so it was like I was good at dodging because I played dodgeball a lot back in gym. Like our gym teacher like asked us what to do sometimes, and most of the kids will always say dodgeball, so I basically was pretty good at it. So I dodged his first punch, but he slightly hit me in the stomach area. And yes, that did hurt a little bit, but it didn't hurt as much, or so I would like cry from actual pain, because like I said, I did cry when I fought. So yes, I did cry when I fault, but so at this time, teacher starts to notice, but there was only one teacher outside, so she didn't know what to do. It was like, I don't know, I think a volunteer to, so we had these volunteer teachers, and I think she was a volunteer, and she didn't know what to do in these situations, so she was just, like, standing there for a minute, and I was still fighting, but then an actual teacher, like, comes over and separates us, and I end up going, so, in my case, I am the victim, kind of, even though I did see, I was like, I should guarantee be the victim back then. I did see it as I was the victim, but technically I did throw the first punch, but I don't know, that's what the school says. So the teachers realized that two kids are safeties, you know, like hall monitors, stuff like that. So at a 2-day span, I got called to the principal's office, and at the time, our main principal had to go through surgery, and our main principal, 50 or 60 years old at the time. So, yeah, he's 50 or 60 years old at the time, and he was our vice principal. So the vice principal really didn't know me that much. On the other principal, I've been to the principal's office on one other occasion, which was totally my fault. But yes, he knows me, and he knows how nice of a kid I was back then. But this principal didn't. So at the time, he thought that I just punched the kids for no reason. So it was a 2-day span of me trying to convince him that I didn't punch them for no reason. Well, I kind of did, but kind of didn't. But yes, but yeah. So after that, these kids get taken away their safeties belt, so about a year goes by, and yes, this is still part of the story, kind of. So a year goes by, and I see one of the kids again, and he sees me. So I don't know if I won the fight. I guess I did, because technically we the fight got separated. So by them, though, the teachers did separate us, but the kids start to back away before the teachers actually did separate us. So that was, I don't know who tried to start the fight, but still. But I forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, oh yeah, I remember. So I met the kid about a year later. So I played basketball for like a year, and he was, I think, there for a different team. But it was like practice, so he comes up to me and says, "Hey, remember when me and that kid jumped you?" And I said, "Oh, cool, you're that kid who ran away because I beat you in a fight." Because at the time I thought, because again, I kind of think I beat him in a fight. So he says, "You didn't beat us in a fight, you ran away." So I'm like, "Okay, buddy." So at this point, I'm really just like tired of talking to this kid, because, you know, I just didn't feel like it. So I just walk away like the right person, which is what you should always do when you get into a fight. But this is how I got into my first fight, and that's the end of the story. Alright, make sure you like and subscribe and comment if that was a good story.